If you're watching live, comment #live. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay. There are times where you are going to feel overwhelmed, beat down, or ready to give up, and you don't have to handle that one way or another. So there are times that I feel like crap, and I just push those emotions down and just move on. And there are times where you have to lay down on your couch and watch TV and be stupid and do nothing for 3 days in a row. And you guys know, for me, I really enjoy the water. So getting out by the water is always a good choice. On Monday, I actually went to the beach with my daughter, and it was amazing. But I guess what I want to encourage you, wow, my hair's crazy. Guess what I want to encourage you with is that, you know what it is I'm really, really sick of the ups and downs. Like, super sick of it. Like, so tired of it. And it makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. But that's not true. The truth is, you're a person, and things happen, and just because things don't go the way that you want them to or the way that you expect doesn't mean that you are responsible or that you've done anything wrong. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It means that you're a person. Yesterday I sort of had a fit. I told my husband that I can't do anything right. Apparently I can't eat right. Like, I'm 41 years old and I apparently don't even know how to feed myself. And I can hear some of you who are watching, they're like, Elise, this is crap. Like, but I just want you to know that you are not alone, and that it is okay if there are moments where you just can't cope. I actually look exactly how I feel today, guys. That's funny. If you need anything, you can reach out. If you just need to say that you are in a bad place, you are allowed to put that in the group, in the MS Bizzers Facebook group. We are here to support each other. There is a reason the illustration of a small business owner is that squiggly line that goes all over the place. Because we all go through the ups and the downs. We all have those moments that we want to just die, and then the moments where we're like so ecstatic. Today, the illustration came to me of, you're on the top of a mountain and you're looking out and you can see all the beauty around you. And you're there, but that's not where you live. That's not your home. That's where you happen to be at this moment. And those are those high moments. You're at the top of the mountain. You can see the beauty. You can see the possibilities, right? You're looking around and you're like, man, I could put my house here. I could vacation here. All of the possibilities. This is what it could be like for me. But you know in that moment that the other moment is coming when you have to leave the mountain. And now you're back in the daily humdrum and the daily task list and trying to figure out how you can possibly do it all. And it actually reminds me of something that happened to me when I was in ultrasound school. Hi, Brandy. When I was in ultrasound school, it was basically like boot camp. Nobody understands. Unless you've gone through that, you don't understand. My school is one of the top ones in Houston. Basically, everyone who goes to my school actually gets their license, which seems like, well, of course, but no. There are a lot of ultrasound schools where you go to school there and then you can't get your license because you don't know what you need to know. They're not hard enough on you. You basically have to know the entire human body. Every piece of anatomy, every condition that can happen, exactly what it looks like when you are an ultrasound tech, because you have to be able to know what you're looking at it well enough to take the right pictures. So they were hard, and they did not like me because I ask too many questions and I point out too many errors and I'm hard on people. And I remember we took a vacation. I think it must have been spring break. My husband, my daughter, and I, we went to, I can't even remember the name of the town right now, But it's this beautiful area, and we had been having a drought at the time. And so this lake that we went to was really low. But because we were in a drought and the hot, hot sun, there was no algae, there was no nothing. It was like crystal clear blue. It was beautiful. And the entry to the lake was these slate rocks, like giant ones. And so you weren't even like getting in the mud and the dirt and the grime when you walked into the water. And I remember sitting there and taking it all in, and my husband, my daughter, and I, we were about to leave from our vacation. We were sitting there, and it was so beautiful, and I remember just sitting there thinking, man, I could just live here forever. I could just do this forever. And then my husband's like, okay, it's time to go. And we started walking to the car, and I had a panic attack. I don't know if you've ever had a panic attack. Didn't know what it was. I thought I was dying. I couldn't breathe. My chest felt like it was so big. I'm like freaking out. My daughter at the time was, I don't even know, maybe 6 or 7. She's freaking out. Chris thinks I'm having a heart attack. We're like trying to get to the hospital. And it was because I knew I was leaving this beautiful place and going back to that place that was so mean to me. And sometimes in your business, that's what it feels like. It feels like you see this beautiful thing, and then you know you're gonna have to walk away from it and do something else, or that the other pin is gonna fall. You know that you have to go back to the everyday grind. And I just want you to know that everybody goes through that, and anybody who tells you they don't is either already exactly where they want to be in their business and everything is perfect, which basically doesn't exist, or they're lying and they're putting on a show. And there have been times that I have watched other people be transparent about what they go through and their own emotions and in their own business, and I have thought they're putting that on for somebody. But I will never do that. I am not going to do that. I absolutely hate liars, and I'm not going to lie to you. This is real. This is what it feels like to be in business, and if you are going through this, you are not alone. Tomorrow, I might be the happiest person in the world, but today, I am not. And I am going home, and I'm going back to bed, and then I will get up in a few hours, and I will try again, because right now, there is no doing anything. And I want you to know that that is okay. And if you're in that moment and you need someone to talk to, you can post in the MS Bizzers Facebook group, you can message me, you can reach out to someone else that you know. You need to have those connections. And guys, I've been talking about these connections. And I can tell you over the last 6 to 9 months, I have made so many more connections with people, and I actually have people to reach out to when I am in these moments. So don't worry about me, I'll be fine. But I worry about you, because when I have these moments, and I know I have someone to talk to, I question if all of you who I really do care about and really want to be successful have someone. Figure out your connections, post in the MS Bizzers group if you need help or if you have a question, and remember, this moment does not last